As you build your sustainable team, you'll recognize that it's all about people and relationships. The mistake most business owners make is they fail to understand how many relationships there actually are within their business. And for that, we want to share the relationship multiplier. You're probably wondering, why is there a mathematical equation that's coming up on this screen? Well, sometimes I wish relationships were as simple as 2 plus 2, but the reality is they're not. And understanding the relationship multiplier will help you to understand why there's probably going to be conflict within your business. So here's the math, and this actually does work out. It says x squared minus x divided by 2 equals R. And in this case, X stands for the number of people, and R means the number of relationships that you get based on that. Now, in this case, let's take a look at that. Just to give an example, let's say you and I were involved in a friendship, a relationship. There's 2 people involved. So if we try to find out how many relationships there are using that math, we would say X squared, which would be 2 times 2, would be 4, and the next part is it's minus x, which would say minus 2, so 4 minus 2 is 2, and we said divided by 2, then 2 divided by 2, there would be 1 relationship between you and I. So we know that the math does work out. So now let's say there was a higher number. Let's say there's 10 people involved in your business. So that would be 10 squared, 10 times 10 equals 100, minus x which would be minus 10. Now that would be 90, and we know that we divide that by 2, there'd be 45 relationships that there would be with 10 people. Think about how exponentially this gets more and more relationships the more people that you have in your surroundings. So here's what I want you to do. In your business, find out how many people there are on your team. So I'm going to give you just 15 seconds just to do the math. X squared minus x divided by 2, and it'll tell you how many relationships you have within your business. Okay, great. So you've got your number of relationships now. So why would you want to know why we would need this math in order to figure out relationships? Well, I'm sure in the honeymoon phase of any business, everybody is getting along. But let's use that. Let's just say there was 10 people involved and there was 45 relationships. Now, I'm going to take a wild stab that once the honeymoon is over and everybody's working together, and once a few things get slipped into there, I have a feeling that there is going to be some conflict based on that, on those relationships. So, what do you think? Now, let me ask you this. Knowing that there is conflict when you have that many people, can you see that in this case, that's the reason why you need rules for your business? That's the reason why you need to have a code of honor that everybody agrees to in order to make sure that people have the relationships. You can have conflict, but you know how to deal with them because you have a set of rules.